Hey y'all, welcome back. Of course, my hair is being extra crazy again today. This is post beach hair. I haven't washed my hair in like days. I just got back from the beach and it's kind of sandy and crusty, but I don't know why I'm sharing that. But as sad as I am to be back from the beach, I am happy that the day I got back, I got my order of samples. So I ordered a bunch of samples off FragranceNet, and I thought it would be fun to go through them and do a little first impressions. I'm going to try to get through as many of these as I can before my privacy is interrupted. I've had a really annoying day with lots of little small technical snafus, and I've had a hard time getting going, but I'm going to try to do this. Although I might need to break it up too because I have a lot and I feel like I'm going to start getting anosmic. So the first one I have is Lolita Olympica Green Lover. I got a bunch of Lolita Olympicas just because I've seen people talk about them and they're on sort of the less expensive side. So this is a male marketed fragrance, and it says the cocktail of a seducer between freshness and sensuality. Pretty awkward prose there. The fresh shot of a green mandarin overdose awakens our senses, boosted by a zesty and peppery Timur peppercorn. The heart blasts with the intensity of a green fizz cocktail, where the gin facets of the juniper oil mix with a frosted duo of peppermint and spearmint. The sensuality is revealed in a delicious base with an elegant pairing of vanilla infusion and extract wrapped in voluptuous musks. And there is like some highly erratic capitalization going on in that copy. Not the best. Terrible spray. It's really pretty though. Reminds me of something. I guess I can smell sort of the bamboo and mint. Yeah, it's like sweet, a little bit minty, a little bit of that juniper, like fizzy spice. Cool. It's like you're drinking some kind of tonic drink with like fresh mint in it. Like some sort of some sort of gin drink with mint, which now I want to look up and see if there are recipes for that because I want it. Yeah, really nice. I don't think it's like overly masculine. I think it's kind of right in the middle a little bit, maybe a little more leaning masculine, but yeah, that's pretty. It seems good to wear in hot weather, so I'm going to do that. The next thing I have is Elizabeth and James Nirvana, which is apparently the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen fragrance line. Who knew? I got this pretty much just to hit my shipping limit because I was like a couple dollars under and it was cheap. And this is Nirvana bourbon. So I guess it's like a flanker of Nirvana, maybe. Vanilla bourbon. And the bourbon just, I think, it's not like booze. It just refers to like the Bourbon Islands or something. It's like some sort of French colonial thing, as far as I know. Yeah, and that's a perfectly nice, kind of light, inoffensive vanilla scent. Pretty unisex, again. Not much going on there, but not unpleasant. So And I kind of like these flacons they come in. It's got this like texture, sort of translucent, whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to run out to buy a bottle of that, but it's not bad. Okay, I've got another Lolita Limpica, and this is just the Eau de Parfum, the self-titled. No, see, and this is what they say. You have to be careful when you buy these because the packaging is very similar between just the eponymous fragrance and Mon Premier. So this is Mon Premier, and it said, but look, it doesn't say Mon Premier on here anywhere. But then it says, Mon Premier reveals the origin of romance, where everything begins. Its aroma of licorice flower with sensual and intoxicating notes of spice acts as a true invitation to travel and passion. Really stupid copy again, but a little more grammatically coherent than the Green Lover copy. So let's see. It's definitely, oh, it's like a cherry Twizzler. I both like and don't like it. It almost smells a little bit like tonic too, but yeah, definitely like cherry Twizzler. Okay. This box perched on my leg is not very... Okay, here's Lolita Limpica Les Parfums. So this is the Mon Premier versus the Les Parfums. So pretty easy to get those mixed up. I love this chartreuse color though, and yeah, I guess this is supposed to be a leaf shape. I didn't clock that until just now. I thought it was like some kind of weird, like misshapen star. Okay, Les Parfums, the iconic bestseller, makes its great comeback. In the beginning, Lolita Limpica created a timeless and original fragrance, a genuine fairy tale. A gourmet and ultra-sensual accord of licorice and violet, highlighted by a dazzling touch of anise and enveloped in a voluptuous cloud of musk. I mean, licorice is flavored with anise, so I don't know what the difference is there. Let's have a sniff. Okay, that one's better than Mon Premier. It's like, it's pretty similar, but it's got more, it's more spice, it's more robust smelling, but still kind of medicine-y, waxy smelling, a little bit sweet. It's reminding me of another perfume that I have or have smelled, but I'm not remembering exactly. It might remind me a little bit of the Beverly Hills Polo Club Blaze. I think that's what it is. It's okay. It's not great. I'm gonna be honest. These Lolita Limpicas all smell kind of cheap to me. I don't think they're that great. Except Green Lover, I think, was the best so far. Okay, I'm gonna try Lolita Land, which I do like this packaging. An invitation into the new garden of wonders, an unexpected vegetal and luxurious Eden, a generous and festive nature, capitalized, with notes turning sparkling and fruity, or floral and velvety, or even smooth and delicious. Well, which one is it, dudes? Let's see. Yeah, ooh, that's kind of pretty. This one's definitely sweeter. I can smell like musk, like a soft sort of, that kind of buttery synthetic musk. And definitely like more citrus. It's more like bright smelling than the other ones. And something like a little bit of a sweet flower. Yeah, again, really pretty. I'm not gonna run out and buy a bottle of that either. All right. And I think this is my last Limpica. So this is sweet. And Lolita Limpica captures the essence of the forbidden fruit in a greedy and addictive fragrance, which I like that, a greedy fragrance. Subject to temptation, the perfect blend of cherry and cocoa and a musky base note sounds like an obvious hymn to femininity claimed with insolence. Wow. Okay. I didn't exactly know where the clauses in that sentence were going. At forbidden fruit, I mean, the forbidden fruit is what? Like, they think it was probably a pomegranate. I mean, not that, you know, whatever. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, it's pretty much as described, I guess. The cocoa isn't super prominent. It just gives it a little bit of a base. This is like a nice cherry. Scent. Yeah, I'll be happy to wear this one. I think I'd prioritize this for a full bottle, but I like it. This and Green Lover, I think, are my favorites of the batch. It's too bad because I really like their flacons and I like their price point, but I don't think the perfume is that great. Okay, a house that usually doesn't let me down is Lalique, and I got L'Amour. It is bergamot, rosebud, tuberose, gardenia, cedarwood, and sandalwood. So that seems pretty up my alley. And Lalique is, ooh, that's a much better sprayer. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just a really smooth blended floral, kind of rosy. Definitely gardenia, yeah. The tuberose isn't super prominent, but it just smells really pretty and clean. Nothing to write home about, nothing earth-shattering, but very nice and pleasant. So like that. And this one's quite reasonably priced as well. Okay, another one I see on best of affordable budget fragrance videos a lot is Flower by Kenzo. And this one has notes of Bulgarian rose, Parma violet, bourbon vanilla, and white musk. I want to say this is from the 90s. Ooh, that violet is really pretty. Yeah, it gives it this almost kind of a green leaf quality and almost something like a woody spiciness. Ooh, and then the rose comes in and it's kind of doing the thing where rose can smell a little bit like sour to me sometimes, but in a nice way that I like. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. This one smells, oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, it's floral and feminine and pretty and kind of sheer, a little bit watery, but it's kind of got this little moody twist to it. I don't know, it makes me think of like walking through like a shaded garden or like a garden in, on like an overcast day. It's very tranquil. Okay, this one, yeah, this one I like. This one I like. Okay, now I'm gonna try Moschino Toy 2 bubblegum. And this one was a butt ton of notes. I mean, we love the little bear. I feel like if you grew up with those honey bear, the honeys in the bear bottle, you're kind of primed to like this. And it lists candied citrus fruits, which, by the way, I did candy some citrus recently and it was awesome. Lemon essence, Italy. Orange essence, Italy. Bubblegum accord, cinnamon, blackcurrant, ginger powder, Bulgarian rose essence, peach flowers, juicy vine peach, amber fix, and a cocktail of silky musk and cedarwood essence. I think it's very funny that they specify ginger powder. And yeah, I don't know. This just seemed really fun, so I'll try it. I remember Clara Smith mentioning she wasn't a huge fan because the bubblegum accord just dissipates really quickly. Oh God, but it's there. It really smells like bubblegum. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it smells like pink bubblegum. That's awesome. I guess I can kind of see a little bit of the ambery notes and like the cedarwood, but it's mainly just like a big ol', what's that, bubble yum? I don't know, the big cubes. It's a little bit floral. Let me see if I can notice the ginger. Hold on. I don't know. It's fun though. I like that. Yay. Okay. All right. Things are looking up after Lily Olympica. Okay. I'm going to try Ellen Tracy Bronze just because I wanted to get this because it's like dirt cheap. It's like 10 for a whole bottle. This is Eau de Parfum, and it says a rich, lustrous, and intoxicating oriental perfume. Let's give it a go. Where's that hole? Wow. There we go. That's fine. It's pretty good. It's a perfumes perfume. It's like, it's magazine strips. It's definitely like a child of the 2000s. That kind of thing. A lot of citrus and some pear, some floral. Not super spicy. Not bad at all, but super generic. But you know, I'll probably wear it one day. All right. And this, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce. It is Lambert de Merveille by Hermes, EDP. An essence of mystery and marvel, warm and sensual, enveloped with amber and vanilla. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. My impressions aren't very useful. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, it's a nice warm amber vanillic. Oh, that's nice. It's not too heavy. It's definitely okay compared to something like Umbercello by L'Orchestra. It's like that's a lot more deep and resinous. This one's brighter, but it still just has that really nice sort of benzoin vanilla accord. And not noticing too much else about it. I saw somebody, I think I was reading, I was like in anticipation looking at Fragrantica pages for these, and someone was saying like, oh, this is like a soccer mom perfume, and I was like, oh, like that's a bummer, which I don't really necessarily see that. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I got interrupted, but I was talking about L'Ambert de Merveille. Yeah, it's a pretty clean, light, airy amber. A touch sweet, but I don't think it's super sweet. And I was reading on Fragrantica that it does have some patchouli in the drive down that comes off, that comes out, that gives it some earthiness. Well, okay, there it is, yeah. It's definitely not something that is super apparent at first sniff, but I can I'm kind of sensing it out now. Just like a very light shadow to something that's very warm and sort of golden. Yeah, it's really pretty. Jean-Claude Elena, 2012. I will be happy to wear this. I like Umbercello better. But this one has more, it seems like it has more lift. It seems like it might project a little better. And it is an EDP concentration. The next sample I got was Versace Crystal Noir. This is the EDT, which I'm kind of disappointed because I have smelled the EDT in store, and apparently the one that people really like is actually the EDP. So I did like this one as well, but I would be curious to smell the EDP. So the top notes listed here are black currant, black fig, violet, in the heart tuberose, frangipani, jasmine, and dry down of sandalwood, cashmeran, vanilla pod, and heliotropine. And it is in the oriental floral olfactive family. I do enjoy this sort of wine colored tester tube. Yeah, I think that's really pretty. I really need to I need to look in my thesaurus, because Pretty has been doing some heavy lifting for me. Definitely the white flower with a little bit of dewiness. I guess a little bit of that sort of vegetal aspect of fig. Like, to me, it's not overly sort of, sometimes black currant can be a little syrupy and heavy, and this doesn't smell syrupy to me. Yeah, I really like that. And it just, my memory of it drying down, the way it dried down on my skin, it was kind of a little bit of almost like a musty, dusty smell, but in a nice kind of animalic, sweaty way that I really like. Yeah, I really enjoy that. I would love to see what the EDP has to offer in difference, because some people say they really like the EDP and they don't like the EDT. So, but yeah, that's a good one. And another designer fragrance, Chloe Nomad. So this is a Chypre, like a modern Chypre. I've never smelled it. Ooh. Ooh, your girl loves a Chypre, so. Oh gosh. Let's see what it says. Definitely picking up rose, I think. Citrus. I don't know, Chypres just smell like that bitch, you know? They're just very classy smelling. This one, compared to some of the other Chypres I've smelled that are a lot more dry or leathery, like Cabochard is really leathery and has a lot of that bitter green galbanum. Oh God, that smells good. And then Mademoiselle, comparing this to Mademoiselle, it's like, this one smells more fruity, I think, than Mademoiselle, like more, I don't know if it has red fruits in it, but yeah, I feel like it's sweeter than Mademoiselle, but still very like cool. Like there's something a little bit, there's some kind of wood or something in it that's like making it be a little bit of like a cool girl smell. Maybe it's also just my associations with Chloe, and I don't know, I remember kind of when that label came out and seeing those ads and thinking it was really awesome. Kind of, I don't know much about fashion, but I remember it being sort of this, yeah, I guess I would say nomad, like nomadic boho, by way of like gauzy fairy tale, like romantic quality. I don't know if that's really their deal, but I mean, this kind of goes with that. It's very girly. I mean, it's not too like, it's not super like out there or challenging, like it's a mainstream designer fragrance, but it's like, it's like put together, but there's a little bit of some kind of like statement jewelry, you know what I mean? Like someone who's polished but is into like, I don't know. I like that. And this just says, a fresh and feminine floral Chypre, the character of oak moss, illuminated by radiant freesia and crisp, tangy mirabelle. I'm not sure what mirabelle is. I'm assuming that's a flower. But yeah, the freesia, that must be what's giving it that sort of airy, dewy quality. And I doubt this has much real oak moss in it based on when it was made, but I don't know. Yeah, I just love a Chypre. It's just, I don't feel like I am a Chypre person, but it's like a fantasy self. And what is perfume if not, you know, entering into a fantasy identity or whatever. Yeah, oof, love that. Okay, I consulted my 1001 Perfumes, the guide by Daniel Barros, and so according to this, Mirabelle is a relative of plum, so I feel vindicated. I guess I can trust my nose a little bit after all. And to quote the review in here, in Nomad, everything is well balanced, refreshing and sweet, transparent and dark, elegant and sensual. A good choice for work. So I would definitely co-sign that. It's kind of funny, work is sort of antithetical to the dream that the name Nomad is selling, I would say. But yeah, I would definitely agree with the balance, the transparent, dark, elegant, and sensual, refreshing, and sweet. Yes, I love that. And then I got a little mini of a Yes I Am Delicious. This is a flanker of Yes I Am by Cacharel. Couldn't resist. Look at that. Adorable. Where is the hole? I don't know where it sprays out of, so I might spray myself. So I've tried Yes I Am, and that's like a raspberry, latonic spicy raspberry, and it smelled really good on paper. It smelled weird on my skin, like it went sour, like weird milk or something. Oh no. Oh, it's a dabber. That's a disappointment, but I can make it work. Okay, this has a really okay, this has a really prominent chocolate note. And yeah, some of the same spice and lactonic quality as Yes I Am. That's delicious. And it is delicious. Ooh, yeah, okay, I like that. I like it a lot. I love a chocolate note. I like to think of myself as someone who doesn't like gourmand perfumes because it seems a little silly, but in reality, I do like them. But it's not too sweet. I mean, it's definitely sweet, but it's not like disgusting. Yeah, that's really nice. I just wish it was in a sprayer, but I can add this to my little collection of minis. Let me compare it to sweet. I definitely prefer, Yes I Am Delicious. Sweet is just a lot more, yeah, sweet, and the cherry adds this like candy syrup to it. This one's, and it's a little harder to sniff out the chocolate note. This one's definitely more chocolate forward. This is like Yoo-hoo almost. I think they would be good together though. Yeah, I think you could layer sweet and Yes I Am Delicious and they wouldn't clash. Okay. All right, still sticking with sweetness, I have Angel by Mugler, the infamous eau de toilette. When gentleness becomes strength, Angel Eau de Toilette captures Angel's addictive and irresistible signature while exuding a new freshness and unexpected luminosity. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, Angel Eau de Toilette captures Angel. Didn't Angel originally come out as an eau de toilette? Wasn't that the original? I don't know. Because in a way, otherwise, that's sort of a what do you call it? A tautology. Like, Angel captures Angel's irresistible signature. Well, yeah, I mean, it's like Angel is Angel. Yeah, I get it. But anyway, I've smelled this in store. I haven't had one to wear at home, and I thought that would be nice to do, to figure out if I like it, because this is quite a divisive one. Ooh. It has a really strong patchouli mixed with like a sweet praline. That can be gross to some people. I'm getting like citrus too. I'm getting patchouli, citrus, and then just something weird. And I also wanted to compare it to this Perfect Scents inspired by fragrance. This is the Angel inspired by, and I don't like this at all. And I was going to declutter it at this recent like swap I went to, but I decided to just keep it so I could like compare it. But see, now that I'm smelling it again, I'm like, oh, I don't mind it. Oh, this is way better though. Yeah, not a good dupe. This one's just more dirty smelling. The real one is a lot sweeter and just rounder, smoother. But it's still funky. It's still a little strange. All right, I'm gonna wear. I'm almost like hesitant. I kind of want to like spray the other one on to like compare it, but I'm also reluctant because the times I've worn this in the past, I've not enjoyed it. Let's see. Yeah, this is just kind of like dirty, like skanky synthetic. And I mean, I'm saying this as someone, I like patchouli a lot, so it's not just that I don't like patchouli. It's just, okay. Oh God, that's good. Yeah, it's just weird. It's like a, almost like bifurcated. I feel like I'm smelling it on both sides of my brain when I smell it. I like it. Yeah, it smells citrusy. This is definitely one you want to keep smelling just to kind of parse it, which is a good quality in a perfume, I think. Yeah. So honestly, if I had to be, you know, team alien or team angel, I'm definitely more of an alien girl, but I want to be an angel girl because I just, well, you know, I like the idea of liking the more challenging fragrance, but I'm actually I'm really true, if I'm being truly honest, I am more of an angel girl, but I do like this, and its time in its day, it was quite innovative, and it was kind of a new smell that no one smelled before. So we respect that. Okay, and these were the final ones I was saving. My Frederick Malle. I'm not gonna be able to say anything intelligent about these. I got Musk Ravageur and Carnal Flower. Which one should I smell? Okay, I'm gonna smell Musk Ravageur first. This one came up on a Fragrantica thread when I was asking for suggestions for kind of my like dream perfume, and I said something about, what did I say? I was saying, you know, I wanted something that was spicy and ambery and woody, but also that had a sense of spaciousness and light, something that would evoke, you know, I don't know, the lobby of a concert hall in autumn and at like late afternoon with the, you know, the kind of golden hour light. I think that's what I said, and this was one of the ones that got mentioned. This little sample was like $7 for this. Fortunately, it sprays out nicely. Whoa. 。 Mmm. Mmm. Oh, she good. It reminds me a little bit of 5 o'clock Gingembre by Serge Luton. Mm. Wow. There's something, oh man. I don't want like angeled up. Where am I going to put this? Damn it. I'm gonna put my, I sprayed it in the wrong part. Okay, I must put it here. I'm also like, don't waste it. Whoa. Ooh, I got some clove. It's definitely got spice. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of that Serge Luton, but there's something a little maybe rough around the edge with it. I don't know, it's really sweetening up on my skin compared to on the paper. Like on the paper, there was this something a little, I don't know, like pungent. Yeah, on paper, it's smelling a lot more kind of aftershave-y. And like definitely very aromatic. Oh, okay, it's getting like kind of powdery on my skin now. I mean, it's still very like spicy and muscular, I guess, but it's also got kind of a suave amberiness. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I feel like I'd rather smell this on a man though. It's nice though. All right, and then Carnal Flower, I had to because this is supposed to be like the best tuberose. Dominique Ropion is the perfumer. Oh yeah, Muscat Azure is Maurice Roussel. The story about the muse behind this is very funny to me because I guess Candice Bergen is Dominique Ropion's aunt, I think, and she was in a film called Carnal Knowledge with Jack Nicholson, which I did not enjoy very much. And it's supposed to be inspired by her, which is very funny to me because I grew up in the 90s, so and we were like Murphy Brown stans in my house, like we all loved her, you know, this is feminist icon Murphy Brown. And you know, and that shows she's just not, I mean, I probably now, if I watched it, if I looked back at it from the vantage point of like being 42, like I'd probably be like, oh yeah, she's hot, like she's, you know, but like as an 8-year-old, you know, I thought she was really cool, and I was like, oh, she's like a strong, like working woman with, you know, with strong opinions, like, you know, like my mom or whatever. But I definitely didn't clock her as like a sex symbol. So the idea of Carnal Flower, it's just like Murphy Brown is not, I mean, Candice Bergen is just not the first celebrity that springs to mind for that, but I mean, she's a very attractive woman, you know. Let's try, give it a try. Bitch. Yeah, so that's good. Oh, yeah. I don't have anything smart to say about it. It's tuberose. It's got something green and kind of stinky. Something that almost smells spicy, but it's like spicy by way of like a green vegetal thing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch the Essentially Jacob essay on this one. Oh, it's definitely heady, intoxicating, and slightly migraine inducing, but I mean, why not? I'm like, bring it on. That's fine. You know what? It's worth it to me. Oh God. It's almost like smells a little mentholated right now. That's crazy. Ugh. Ooh, it's skanky. Yeah, I don't know how wearable it is because it's powerful. Oof, I need to quit. It's like it's making me kind of nauseous, but I want to keep smelling it. Yeah, I almost feel like it's something I enjoy in the abstract more than like, do I want to wear this? Do I want to be in this world all day? I don't know. It's nice. If I'm being completely honest, while we're talking about tuberose, I like L'Interdit better than this, I think. Probably revealing myself to be a complete rube. But, I mean, this is amazing. I might wear this on my birthday just to be like, oh, fuck y'all, it's my birthday, you know? It's nice to be reminded that, like, flowers are actually, like, kind of horrifying when you think about it. They're just these, like, not really dainty and delicate and pretty. I mean, they're trying to reproduce. They're trying to fight out all the other competition and they're part of nature. I mean, nature is ferocious, and I like a floral that's like, it respects the sort of atavistic nature of flowers, I guess. I don't know. There have been times like I live in, I guess, the deep south, borderline deep south, and I mean, we have beautiful springs with amazing flowers everywhere, and sometimes I mean, I really love it, but sometimes I'm just like, ugh, like it's too much. Like there's just too many things blooming, and it's just like, it's kind of grosses you out. Like you go outside and it's just like, hey, ah! Like, whoa, it's really overstimulating and like intense. I don't know, I've definitely had like fecundity panic attacks. But yeah, that's definitely one. Like if you're not a fan of carnality and sort of indoles and all that shit, you wouldn't like it. But yeah, okay, so let me recap here. All right, so I think this L'Ombre des Merveilles, that one is like really pretty and nice. This is probably the closest to, I guess, like a comfort zone for me, like something that feels really me. Yeah, this is something I would wear like every day, kind of. Very, very warm and pleasant. I really liked Flower by Kenzo. Yeah, the violet leaf of that is really nice. It's like a cool floral, which I actually wasn't expecting. I was expecting very little out of Kenzo, but I ended up really liking it. Lique L'Amour, I don't really remember what this smelled like. I mean, I remember it being nice, but I wasn't like blown away by it. Sweet was pretty good, but a little more trivial. Did not care for Lolita Land. Didn't care for this one. Elizabeth and James Bourbon. not memorable. Didn't care for this one. I did really like Green Lover. This one was completely unremarkable, Ellen Tracy Bronze, but I don't know, it's not bad for the price. And like, I don't know if you were in a pinch, if you needed a perfume and you only had $10 in a TJ Maxx, I guess it's okay. Moschino Toy 2 was really, really fun. I need to figure out like a fun occasion to wear this. And Versace Noir, I like that. Love Nomad. Still really don't know how I feel about Angel. Yeah, ooh, okay, it smells good. Yeah, I do like it. And then of course the Frederick Malls are great. I think my favorite, I'm gonna give it to Chloe Nomad as my favorite, because everything is a competition. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed smelling some stuff with me. I didn't really bring much to the table, but whatever, it's fun, right? Anyway, have a good day, and I'll see y'all soon.